Sarasota News and Books actually starts back in the 70s when it was called Charlie's News. This building that we're in now used to be a hotel called Hotel Sarasota. And when it went out of business, a newsstand moved in called Charlie's News. And it quickly became the center of town for a lot of people, a place where people would go hang out, read newspapers, magazines. Eventually they would buy books. And then in 1996, Charlie's News changed to Sarasota News and Books and became what we know of it today, which is a cafe, a place to buy greeting cards, a place to buy magazines, newspapers, and books.
We bought the bookstore about 3 years ago because we loved the bookstore. It was a place that we went to and grew up going to, from when we were little. And we decided to buy it in December of '05 when it was up for sale, and we just felt really strongly about keeping and preserving the bookstore the way it was.
We live in that building across the street. You can't see it in your camera, called the Tower. This is just 5 seconds away, but we've been coming here even when we had to drive before.
Yeah,
it's a great place to be, and all our friends come here, so this is where we come.
Yeah.
And the coffee's good.
In this economic downturn, it's becoming increasingly difficult to keep our doors open. So we're in the fight of our lives like most bookstores across the country, and we're trying to figure out a way to stay here and to continue to be a place where people can come and enjoy downtown.
I think everybody loves to come into an independent bookstore and read and browse, but many of them actually go back and buy their books at Amazon.com or Barnes & Noble. And so we have to make sure that they understand that they have to support us financially as well as coming through the door. So it is a struggle. So hopefully we can make it. Chain bookstores are basically, I think, number driven, and they have to meet goals as well as we do. But we have more of a personal connection to our customers, and that's what drives us.
The success of Sarasota News and Books is due to the loyalty of our customers. It's not easy having an independent bookstore. And what we're seeing across the country is a lot of bookstores are disappearing. And I think it takes a really strong community that's committed to keeping their independent bookstores in order for them to survive. So I think it's really a reflection of Sarasota.
Sarasota News and Books is much more quaint than the big guys. There's a lot of those chains. We like to keep it local. We want to keep our people in business. And just, again, like I say, we enjoy it so much here. Everybody's friendly.
I think Sarasota News and Books is our Statue of Liberty. We have a very, very outlook of people. Just like the statue, there's more people. Half the people that come here every day are very, very new. They're exciting. They have better ideas than the other person.
I think Sarasota News and Books kind of fosters an intellectual arena for people to get together and talk about books and art and cultural events in the world. And so I think that it's a place for people of like minds to come together.
Because this is sort of like the community living room, and I just come down here every morning to get my coffee and meet friends and hang out. And I've also worked here off and on for 3 or 4 years in the bookstore and also in the cafe.
You'll learn to have compassion for these people. They've become my second family. It's so they worry about me just as much as I worry about them.
I think what keeps people coming back to Sarasota News and Books is it feels like home to a lot of people. It represents what a lot of people think is best about being downtown Sarasota. It's a comfortable place where you can gather with friends. A lot of our customers come here almost every single morning. They read their newspapers here. They read the good news in the papers, the bad news in the papers, and I think it's a part of their day.